A monumental feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is sending shockwaves across America. Once allies, now they're locked in a public spectacle that dominates headlines and divides the nation. Musk, the tech visionary, and Trump, the political heavyweight, are clashing in ways that impact everything from Silicon Valley to Washington, D.C. Their feud isn't just personal, it's reshaping policy, investment, and public opinion. The technology and automotive industries are on edge, with Tesla and its investors feeling the heat. Space exploration and the political landscape are both caught in the crossfire. Employees, investors, and voters are left uncertain, watching two giants turn from partners to bitter rivals. This isn't just a celebrity spat, it's a battle of power, politics, and money. The feud forces us to question the influence of billionaires in politics and the fragility of alliances built on convenience. The story of Musk and Trump is a cautionary tale of egos, ambition, and the unpredictable fallout when titans collide. In the next scenes, we'll break down how this partnership unraveled, the events that ignited the feud, and the real costs at stake. Understanding this conflict is key to grasping the forces shaping America today. And as new developments emerge, the nation watches, wondering what's next. Not long ago, Trump and Musk were surprisingly close. During Trump's presidency, Musk was tapped to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, tasked with streamlining federal operations. Musk also became a major donor to Trump's 2024 re-election campaign, signaling a strong alignment of interests. Both men championed deregulation, American manufacturing, and disruption of the status quo. For Musk, the partnership offered influence over policies affecting SpaceX and Tesla. For Trump, Musk's endorsement brought tech world credibility. Their relationship was pragmatic, built on mutual benefit. But that alliance has now collapsed into open hostility. What began as strategic cooperation has devolved into accusations and public feuding. The dramatic reversal highlights the volatility of relationships at the intersection of business and politics. Observers are left asking, what triggered such a spectacular fallout? The answer lies in a single controversial piece of legislation. The breaking point came with Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. This sweeping legislation aimed to reshape the economy, but buried within was a clause slashing federal tax credits for electric vehicles. For Tesla, these credits were vital, fueling growth and making EVs accessible. Musk's response was immediate and explosive. He denounced the bill on X, calling it a disgusting abomination. This wasn't quiet dissent, it was a public declaration of war. For Trump, Musk's attack was a personal betrayal from a former insider and donor. The administration saw it as self-interest disguised as principle. The public clash marked the end of their alliance and the start of open conflict. The battle lines were drawn, and the feud went viral. America watched as two powerhouses turned on each other. Trump didn't let Musk's criticism go unanswered. He expressed disappointment, reminding the public of Musk's former advisory role. But the tone quickly shifted to accusation. Trump claimed Musk's outrage was all about protecting Tesla's profits, not public policy. The Trump camp painted Musk as greedy, turning on his benefactor when his own interests were threatened. This narrative aimed to discredit Musk and frame the feud as self-serving. What could have been a policy debate became a personal public brawl. The stage was set for even harsher attacks. The feud exploded into a social media war, with Musk and Trump trading blows on X. Musk launched personal attacks, even referencing Trump's alleged ties to Jeffrey Epstein and calling for impeachment. Trump fired back, calling Musk crazy and threatening to review SpaceX and Starlink's government contracts. The insults were raw, the threats real. For many, it was a new low in public discourse, two titans mudslinging in front of millions. The spectacle captivated and unsettled the nation. The consequences would soon go beyond words. The feud hit Musk's companies hard. Tesla's stock plummeted, losing over $150 billion in value as investors panicked. Trump's threats to cancel government contracts put SpaceX and Starlink, worth up to $48 billion, at risk. Musk's ventures, deeply tied to government deals, suddenly looked vulnerable. Employees and investors faced anxiety and uncertainty. The tech and aerospace sectors worried. Could political feuds stifle innovation? National interests, like America's leadership in space, were now in jeopardy. The financial fallout was real and growing. The Musk-Trump feud split their supporters and confused the public. Fans of both men were forced to pick sides, while many Americans were simply dismayed by the spectacle. Social media became a battleground, echoing the leaders' animosity. The feud deepened political polarization, and made reasoned debate even harder. Musk risked looking distracted and petty. Trump faced questions about his temperament and alliances. Moderate voters and business leaders grew wary of the chaos. The conflict damaged both men's images and fueled national division. The fallout extended far beyond the two men themselves. As the feud escalated, concern grew in Washington and on Wall Street. Behind the scenes, intermediaries tried to broker a truce, hoping to calm markets and protect national interests. There were attempts to arrange private talks, and Musk's social media tone subtly softened. Some saw these as olive branches, but no public apology came. The depth of the insults and the public nature of the feud made reconciliation difficult. Both men are known for refusing to back down. The prospect of a true peace remained remote. The nation braced for more drama. The Musk-Trump feud is more than a personal clash. It's a defining moment in American public life. It exposes the risks of billionaire influence in politics and the fragility of high-profile alliances. The saga is a warning to business leaders. Public spats with politicians can have real, lasting consequences. Investor confidence, government contracts, and brand reputations are all at stake. The feud also highlights how social media can escalate conflicts and polarize society. America's divisions have only deepened, and public discourse has grown coarser. The legacy of this feud will be debated for years, about power, accountability, and the uneasy relationship between industry titans and elected leaders. One thing is certain, the story is far from over.